Om Shanti. Let me go on an inner journey. Going within, I come to the awareness of the eternal being that I am, a being of light, radiating light in the center of the forehead. I allow myself to feel the separate eternal entity that I am. I am a being of light, and this physical body is my amazing chariot, an instrument designed by nature to give me all the access I need to relationships, communication, contact with the world out there, and also allows me to share my thoughts, my feelings, all that I need to do to connect with others around me. Staying deep within, I connect with the store of peace that I hold within myself. I let my thoughts slow down and choose the one thought of peace. I am a being of light. I am a being of peace. And I connect to the one above, the Supreme, the Divine. As soon as I make the connection, I feel the warmth, the love, the joy of connecting with the eternal parent. But now, my parent knows my greatest need at this moment. And my parent surrounds me with an orb of light. It is a light of love, the light of purity, the light of truth. And this is my protection. Wherever I go, I carry this protection with myself. And staying at home allows me to strengthen this connection. And I extend that protection out to all those whom I love the most, so that they too are surrounded by this light of truth and purity and love. But it reaches out even further and extends across the entire planet, so that the entire human family, all forms of life, and nature itself experiences the safety and protection.
Om Shanti. Today is 21 February 2022. Morning Murli. Essence. Sweet children, the Father has come to make you children as bodiless as He is. When you become bodiless, you will be able to return home with the Father. Bodiless means not to leave body, but bodiless means whenever we are living in this world, still we are detached from our body and we are aware with our consciousness that we are soul. We are aware with our self consciousness. So it's called bodiless. So when you become bodiless, you will be able to return home, supreme abode with the Father. Question: by following which of the Father's orders can you become a constant yogi? Means connected with God. By following which of the Father's orders can you become a constant yogi connected with Supreme? So answer is the Father's or first order is children, you have to forget your bodies. If you forget them and have the faith that your souls, you will be able to have constant remembrance of the Father. Always make this one lesson firm. Which lesson? Our first lesson of meditation course, I, the soul, am a resident of the incorporeal world. Through this, the ego of your body will end. If your intellect has no remembrance of bodily beings, you can become a constant yogi. Song is today's song. Having found you means Shababa, we have found the whole world because our all relationship with Shababa. So we found everything in Shababa. So we found the whole world. The earth and the sky belong to us because in heaven, in golden and silver age, we will be honor of the world. We will be king and queens of the world. So whole earth and sky will be ours. So the earth and the sky belong to us. Om Shanti. Baba is asking us, who said this? Om Shanti, who said this? The soul said it. Om means I am and embodiment of peace. So Om means I, but Shanti means M and embodiment of peace. So Om Shanti means I am an embodiment of peace. All of these matters have to be understood. First of all, have the faith that you are a soul. I, the soul, am first. And afterwards, I receive this body. Baba is asking, whose child am I? The soul. Whose child? So answer that of the ocean of peace, the ocean of knowledge, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He is ever peaceful. We souls shed our bodies and take others to play our parts, take other body to play our parts. Shubhaba is without an image. He doesn't have an image of his own. Image means body. You have your own images, means bodies. You continue to speak. The Father says, I am always without an image. Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar have subtle images, means subtle bodies. Whereas I am without an image. You souls also reside with me in the land beyond sound. Baba, who is without an image, sits and speaks this knowledge to us. You souls listen to him. The father says, remember me. This is the land of sorrow. People say, we are impure, but Baba is asking, but who made them so impure? The father didn't make you that. Baba is asking, did he? You sing the praise of the father as being the mother and father. All the people of Bharat, India, remember the infinite happiness they received from him. This is a brotherhood, and when you come, if we are soul and we remember Baba, so we have brotherhood. And when you come into the physical, there is a creation through Brahma, the father of people. Souls are imperishable, but you cannot say that this is a fatherhood. Because when we are in body, we are brother sisters. But when we are soul, we are in brotherhood. But you cannot say that this is a fatherhood because God is not omnipresent. Sannyasis who renounce their houses, sannyasis say Shivoham. Shivoham meaning Shiv means Shiv, Ham means I am. So sannyasi says I am Shiva, means they say themselves as God. And so are you. Sannyasi says Shivoham, I am Shiva, and so are you. Means you also Shiva. Or they even say that God is omnipresent. And so everyone becomes the father. This is against the law. Because father is always one. Means which father? Supreme father. God father is always one. Children call out to claim their inheritance of liberation and liberation in life. When you come here, you consider, when you come here means Madhuban, Abu, or local centers all over the world, Brahma Kumari centers all over the world, or online. When you come here, you consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. I am a soul. It is not that I am the Supreme Soul. I am a soul, and we are all children of the Supreme Father. The Supreme Soul, Brahma Kumars and Brahma Kumaris. Who we are? We are Brahma Kumars and Brahma Kumaris. All of you are children of Brahma and grandchildren of Shiv Baba, because Shiv Baba adopted Brahma, and by the mouth of Brahma adopted us. So Brahma is our father and Shiv Baba is Brahma's father. So we are grandchildren of Shiv Baba, and we are also children of Shiv Baba as well, because we are souls. So as we are soul, we are children of Shiv Baba. But as we are in human body, we are children of Brahma and Shiv Baba, so grandchildren of Shiv Baba. Everyone remembers the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. People say, oh God, the Father. However, if you call him omnipresent, Baba is asking us, how would you receive the inheritance? On the path of devotion, everyone remembers God. God is the only one. And all of you are devotees. They are innumerable brides. We souls are brides, but only one bridegroom. Shiv Baba is bridegroom, the beloved. He is the father and all the rest are children. Therefore, do not remember anyone else. The father's order are, O children, do not even remember this body. This body means our own body or Brahma Baba's body. O children, Do not even remember this body. Consider yourselves to be souls. The soul says, I am sorrowful and degraded. Which soul says? Copper age and iron age. Soul says, I am sorrowful and degraded. But now we are on confluence age. So we are upgrading and we are becoming peaceful, happy souls. There is no deity kingdom here. 5,000 years ago in Bharat, in India, there used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. As were the king and queen, so were the subjects. All were very happy. There was never untimely death, and there were very few people in existence. Right? So in golden age, only 9 lakh people were existed. Then end of golden age, 2 crore, and end of silver age, 33 crore. The people of Bharat, India have all forgotten that their Bharat was previously heaven. They even speak of heavenly God the Father. The incorporeal world cannot be called heaven. Remember that we souls are residents of the incorporeal world. You shouldn't remember anyone else. Renounce body consciousness. Consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. The Kumbh Mela. Now, what is Kumbh Mela? When rivers and ocean get together, is called Kumbh Mela in India. See, what Baba is saying? The Kumbh Mela is not the beautiful meaning of the confluence age. The confluence is the end of Iron Age and the beginning of the Golden Age. So, the Iron Age is the impure world where not a single being is pure. Though there are the great souls too, not a single one of them is pure. All of them say this world is impure. People go to the Kumbh to become pure, where ocean and rivers get together. They go to there to become pure. They bath in the Ganges rivers. So surely they must be impure. Sages and holy men all go to there to become pure. The Father says, I come when there is a lot of degradation and when people are experiencing a lot of sorrow. I come and uplift all of them. I come to uplift the stone intellects. So what Baba do? Baba convert deity souls or deity intellects, sorry, not deity, but divine intellects from stone intellects. So I come to uplift the stone intellects as well as the sages and holy men etc. because they are not pure souls. Even they are celibate, but they are not called pure souls because they get birth with impurity, with lust. So Baba is saying there isn't anyone pure in the impure world, and there isn't anyone impure in the pure world. That is the law. Sages and holy men do not consider themselves to be great souls. They consider themselves to be God. If they consider themselves great soul, it will be enough. It would be enough. But the reason of higher degradation of India is they consider themselves to be God. They say Shivoham, I'm Shiva. The ancient great souls used to say that God is infinite. See, ancient great souls. But the modern great souls tell themselves to be God. But the ancient great souls used to say that God is infinite. That is, He is the creator and His creation are infinite. But actually, His creation is also not infinite because the cycle have its own duration 5,000 years. So the virtues or qualities and powers of God are infinite. His glories is infinite. Baba is asking us, if God is infinite, in that case, how could He take you to the land of Nirvana? Nirvana means supreme abode. They do not know that Bharat, India was liberated in life. At that time, there were no other religions. When there was heaven, when there was liberation in life, there were no other religions. There were just those of the sun and moon dynasties. Those of the sun dynasty changed and become part of the moon dynasty. They had to take rebirth. They take 84 rebirths, not 84 million rebirths. Here it is a mistake, 88.4 not. But 84, sorry, it is correct. 8.4 million means 84 lakhs rebirths. That is a great lie. There is the day of Brahma and the night of Brahma. Day of Brahma means golden age and silver age. And the night of Brahma means copper age and iron age. And so there has to be 84 births. The father sits here means in forehead of Brahma Baba and explains, now do not remember anyone else. I, the soul, am a child of the most beloved, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Do not think that all are forms of God. That is impossible. This is the one mistake people have made. The Father is one and all the rest are the children. All souls are brothers. Then when you enter a body, you call the father of people Brahma, the great-great-grandfather. First of all, there are Brahmins. We are Brahmins. The variety form image has been shown in Bharat, in India. Brahmas are the top note, the highest on high children of God. Brahmins on confluence age, we are highest on high children of God. You have now become God's children. You have now become grandsons and granddaughters of Shiv Baba, children of Brahma. All souls are children of Shiv Baba. But when we are in body, we are children of Brahma Baba, so grandsons and granddaughters of Shiv Baba. Okay, now we will remember Shiv Baba. 1 minute. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. What Baba was saying, all souls are children of Shiv Baba. You are receiving the inheritance from Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba is the one who feels your appearance, whereas Maya means vices is the one who empties them. It is sung that the purifier is Sita's Rama. However, people have the silver-aged Rama and Sita in their intellects. But actually, purifier is not Sita's Rama, but Shiv Baba, the Ram, and we all are souls as Sitas. So, you children know the golden and silver ages are the land of happiness. There is no name or trace of sorrow there. The purifier, the father of all, is only one. Here people have go to the Hanuman temple. See, Hanuman is a deity, but Shiv Baba says there is no any deity with 6 or 8 arms or trunk or tail. So Hanuman have tail, but actually it's a creation of human beings. In golden and silver age, there is no deity like Hanuman who has tail. So here people even go to the Hanuman temple and say, you are the mother and father. So how can be any human being or any deity will be mother and father in copper and iron age? Baba is asking us, how could that be possible? The bestower of salvation for all, the purifier is only one. He is the ocean of knowledge. Rivers that emerge from an ocean and simply water. Water cannot be the purifier. But in India, there is a blind faith that people go to in river or ocean and they think that they will be pure by bathing in it. But Baba says that it's simply water. Water cannot be the purifier. If it was purifier, then why government have to make jails or prisons? They if water is purifier, then all criminals should be taken in river, and with bath they can be pure. Why it is need of making jails or prisons? So water cannot be the purifier. It is not said in any other land. Means it is not said in any other land, means any country, that by bathing in water you can become pure and attain liberation. It is not possible. One is liberation and the other is liberation in life. So liberation is supreme abode and liberation in life is heaven, golden age and silver age. There is only one who is the bestower of salvation and liberation. Salvation means who protect us from vices and take us the supreme abode. And liberation means give us liberation from sorrow and peacelessness. This is the impure world. The people of Bharat, India know that 5,000 years ago, there used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in Bharat, India. There were no other lands then. You have forgotten the aspect of 5,000 years. All the other lands came into existence later. See, all the other countries except India came into existence later. Sorry. There is so much expansion now. Expansion of countries, expansion of population. Children always remember that when you are listening to Baba, you must not think that it is this Dada or Brahma speaking. When we listening this Murli or God's version, you must not think that it is this Dada means or Brahma Baba speaking. Or you also must not think that sister or brother is speaking. Whenever you listen this spiritual Murli or versions of God, you have to think that Shiv Baba, the ocean of knowledge, giving this knowledge by sitting in forehead of any brother or sister. So direct Shiv Baba is giving this knowledge. Always we need to think that Shiv Baba, who is the creator of all, sits here in forehead and explains the significance of creation. Rishis and Munis means sages and monks have been saying that God is infinite and that they do not know him. Since you Brahmins have the faith that Baba is giving you the knowledge of himself and creation. Creation means cycle, time cycle. You are theists. Now, in devotion, people think that theist means who believe in God. But here, Baba explained the meaning of theists. Theists means who know the Shiv Baba as is, who know the secret of time cycle, knowledge of time cycle, creation, are called theists. He makes you Trikaldarshi. Trikaldarshi means three aspects of time. We can see three aspects of time: beginning, middle, and end, or we can say past, present, and future. So rishis and munis, sages and monks are not Trikaldarshi. The father says even deities are not Trikaldarshi. Only you Brahmins are Trikaldarshi. This is the top note of Brahmins. The new creation is created through Brahmins. You are the most elevated. You are making Bharat the most elevated of all by following the father's Srimat. Srimat means elevated direction of Shiv Baba. Srimat comes from God, not Krishna. Krishna is not the purifier. The purifier is only one. He is the father of all. Always remember that you souls are listening through your organs, means ears. Be soul conscious. I give you souls this knowledge. This is why it is remembered that when the Satguru, Guru means mentor and Satguru means who gives liberation in life. So when the Satguru gives the ointment of knowledge, the darkness of ignorance and body consciousness is dispelled. He is the purifier, the bestower of salvation. The father creates the children, becomes their teacher. Shiv Baba creates the children through mouth of Brahma, becomes their teacher and educates them, and then becomes their guru, means mentor, and grants them salvation. Only the one Father, who is the bestower of salvation, sends us into salvation. You children are studying in order to go to the new world, that is, to change from human into deities. This impure human world will end and it will become the world of deities. At present, all the people worship deities. They do not know that they definitely belong to the deity religion. The religion is said to be the act of the ones they worship. The people of Bharat, India used to have the original eternal deity religion. It used to be heaven. Now, people say that human beings take 8.4 million births Baba is asking us, do all of them take so many births? It's not possible, right? If there were so many hundreds of thousands of births, you would need such a long cycle, but time cycle is only 5,000 years. So no one can take 8.4 million births even. Not all souls take 84 births. Only who come from first birth of golden age takes 84 births. Not even all Brahmins take 84 births. This prestined play is created according to the drama. Whatever has passed is the drama. What happens when Shubhaba says, do Purusharth? Purusharth means, Purush means soul, and Arth means to stay in consciousness of soul. It's called Purusharth. And Baba says us, listen this knowledge, remember God, imbibe this knowledge in your practical life, and do spiritual service means to give this knowledge to others. But people can't do that Purusharth means efforts. So what they say? We will do efforts if it will be in drama. But Baba says this, whatever is past is the drama. So drama word used for the past only, not for the future, not for the present. So we have to do definitely efforts. We shouldn't leave it on drama. Only you children know the incorporeal world and the subtle region. You children are Swadarshan Chakradhari, means we see ourselves in a time cycle. We check ourselves how the stage of soul were in all the cycles, in all the ages, the golden age, silver age, copper age, iron age, and now. So we see our own self, how we were. Earlier we were pure. In iron age we became impure. Now we are again becoming pure. So we can check, we can see ourselves. Those people say that Vishnu is Swadarshan Chakradhari. The father explains the two forms of Vishnu is called Lakshmi and Narayan are not Swadarshan Chakradhari. Only you Brahmins are Swadarshan Chakradhari because we have this knowledge. Lakshmi and Narayan will forget this knowledge in heaven, in golden age and silver age. There is such a lot of difference. Those people have said that Krishna had a Swadarshan Chakra. Means we can say, what we say, a tool for fighting. So actually, Baba says us, see, people say that Krishna had a Swadarshan Chakra which he used on the battlefield and that the Kauravas were killed by it. See, Baba says, however, deities can never perform violence. They are doubly non-violent. So Shri Krishna also Shri Krishna also not had a Swadarshan Chakra. So deities are doubly non-violent. Neither do they have any vices, nor do they battle. The greatest violence is to make one another drink poison. Drink poison means lust. To use the sword of lust. The father says you have been experiencing sorrow through that from its beginning through the middle to the end. So we have experiencing sorrow because of lust from corporage. Means beginning of corporage through the middle to the end. So corporage is beginning of sorrow, but according to time cycle, it is a middle time. So middle to the end. In the golden age, they didn't use the sword of lust. It was the viceless kingdom. They were full of all virtues, completely viceless, and followed the highest code of conduct. There was no violence. At this time, it is the kingdom of Ravan. Ravan means Daman, or 5 vices of men and 5 vices of women. The 5 vices are omnipresent, whereas people say that God is omnipresent. For what use are the plants etc? Baba is asking us, for what use are the planes etc that have been invented through science in the last 100 years? Baba is saying they are being trying out. By these planes, they are planning for wars or third world war. All of those things will be useful to you in the future. They are trying to make planes, but in the golden silver age, we have the planes by which we can fly only through our thoughts, not with any expense, either petrol, diesel, kerosene, nothing. We will fly through our thoughts. So all of those things will be useful to you in the future. So it will be called Pushpak Viman. Now Pushpa means flower and Viman means plane. So in golden age, the plane will be in shape of flowers and take us from here and there with only with thoughts. Everything will be destroyed through them at this time, and they will then be used to give happiness in the heaven. Here there is a happiness as well as sorrow. This is called the pomp of Maya, vices. It is good if destruction takes place. People call out, purifier, come. Baba is asking us, what should I come and do? Baba, come and establish heaven once again so that we can attain happiness. The father explains, children, this place is predestined. The father creates the land of happiness and the Ravan makes it into the land of sorrow. Means vices makes it into this land of sorrow. From the land of silence, souls first go to the land of happiness. It is only pure souls who come in land of happiness. At present, all souls are impure. This is why they remember Baba and call out to him. The father is also bound by the bondage of the drama because he has to come to give us this knowledge in Brahma Baba's body. The father says, I have to come when everyone is experiencing sorrow. This is the confluence of the end of the Iron Age and the beginning of the Golden Age. People have the Kumbh Mela at a confluence of river and ocean. Now Baba is saying that it is a meeting of the ocean ship, Baba, and the rivers vessel of water. So actually, I explained wrong way. Now I'm correcting. It is a meeting of the ocean and the rivers of water. But use they say in devotion, it is a meeting of the ocean and the rivers of water. But in spiritual way, you say this is the confluence of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, ocean of knowledge, with us souls, because we are rivers of this knowledge. Baba doesn't have a body of his own. The father says, children, I definitely need a body to give you knowledge. Baba is asking, otherwise, how could I speak? This is why I adopt you through mouth of Brahma. You have now personally come into front of God through Brahma. You know that, you are the children of God. See, Baba is asking us. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul asks, how can I come? Whom should I enter? I definitely have to come into the impure world in an impure body of Brahma Baba. All of you are now ugly. Ugly means like blackish. So here is ugly means not a black body, but ugly means impure. The father says, all of you were beautiful, means pure, but now become ugly, means impure. The name of all of you is Sham Sundar. Sham means ugly, impure, and Sundar means beautiful, pure. So the name of all of you is Sham Sundar. It is not only the name of Shri Krishna. First name is Sham Sundar of Shri Krishna, but number one Sham Sundar is Shri Krishna. But we are number wise Sham Sundar, ugly and beautiful. You have now become ugly, impure. Krishna is called Sham Sundar. Bharat, India was truly beautiful in the beginning. It was golden aged and the elements were first class, very pure. There were no handicapped or crippled people there. Krishna is the number one Shyam Sundar soul, and we are number wise. Shiv Baba takes the support of this one's, means Brahma Baba's body, and makes him, as well as you children, beautiful from ugly, means pure from impure. Acha, well, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Baptada. The spiritual father says, Namaste, Namaste to the spiritual children. Now, we spiritual children are saying, now I'm unmuting you. If you want to say, you can unmute. We spiritual father saying love, remembrance, and good morning to the mother, the father, Baptada, and namaste to the spiritual father. Now, essence for dharana. First point, we Brahmins are the highest top notch. Stay in this intoxication and do the service of making Bharat the most elevated by following Srimad. Be theists and make others the same by giving the knowledge of Shiv Baba and creation of time cycle. Second point, renounce any ego of the body and become soul conscious. Make full effort to become those without an image, bodiless. Now blessing, may you be an image of experience who has experienced every power and virtue through your elevated effort. So what is our elevated effort? To remember Shiv Baba and experience his power and virtue, and then we will be an image of experience. So see what Baba is saying. In this world, who have a lot of knowledge of scriptures, they think that they are very high authority. But see what Baba is saying to us. Now I give you one example. If we narrate this knowledge to anyone else, it will not influence to them if we are just speaking. But if we have experienced and we narrate this knowledge to others, then it will definitely influence to their mind and intellect. So Baba is saying the greatest authority is experience. Just as you think and say the soul is an embodiment of peace, and an embodiment of happiness. In the same way, experience each virtue and power and become lost in those experiences. When you say embodiment of peace, then being that form, let yourself and others experience peace. You speak of the powers, but let that power and virtue be experienced at the right time. To be an image of experience is a sign of elevated effort. So increase your experiences. Now slogan, with the experience of perfection, become a contented soul. And there will be no name or trace of lack of attainment. With the experience of perfection, become a contented soul, satisfied soul, and there will be no name or trace of lack of attainment. Because if we experience perfection, if we are satisfied with virtues, qualities, and powers, then divine virtues and powers, then there will be no name or trace of lack of any attainment. Okay? Om Shanti. If you have any question, you can ask. All right. Thanks, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti. We will remember Baba.
Remember, I will still be here as long as you hold me in your memory. Remember, when your dreams have ended, time can be transcended. Just remember